Good morning and welcome to Judging by the Cover, a special short episode about Pokemon Legends ZA based on what we see in the Pokemon Presents trailer. Now, there is a lot to unpack with this, but I'm going to keep it very brief. We do see a little bit more of Lumiose. They are re-highlighting some of the information that we've gotten already, but we do see Team MZ, which there's an interesting play on there. People have said that they want to join a villain team for a long time. Although this one is very clearly not the villain team, it is your protagonist group. And considering that, the other legends where you join that Galaxy Team Expedition, it does seem that especially with recent generations where the team is not explicitly villains. So with that, we do see a lot going on here. There are some corporate heads that seem to be a little bit of an antagonist, or at least a benchmark akin to how you would have gym fights in a traditional Pokemon game. And we even see Emma coming back from the original X and Y post game. I am actually genuinely happy to see Emma coming back after that post game and Looker leaving the detective agency to her so that she has a place to call home and has that job that she had learned from Looker. So seeing her come back running the agency in what is clearly the future of Lumio City, that's a cool callback to the original X and Y. We do have the Mega Dragonite Showcase, which, quite frankly, looks a little goofy, a little derpy. But then again, that's Dragonite in a nutshell. Dragonite has looked a little doofy ever since Generation 1, so I'm not holding that against it. I think it's an excellent design blend of Dragonaire's qualities and Dragonite's power behind Dragonaire's elegance. We do see our character options here and tons of outfit customization, which only makes sense for a Kalos game. Kalos being the originator of character customization and outfits in the Pokemon franchise. So bringing that back here, what feels like tenfold, is incredible. We do see our Team MZ, like I mentioned earlier, with the characters in there going all on that. They do touch on the rank up system, the battles, and they do tell us that there are wild mega evolution Pokemon as the trailer goes on, which, quite frankly, I expected wild megas to be a thing. The fact that they're working it into the story is kind of cool, considering that mega evolution was originally something that was bound up or caught up in the bond between trainer and Pokemon with the interaction of the Mega Stones and Mega Bracelets and all that. But having it happen in the wild Pokemon, I did wonder how they were going to incorporate something akin to Legends Arceus' Alpha Pokemon, considering that Alphas were kind of a feature of Hisui. And it seems like the wild Megas are going to be this game's spin on those Alpha Pokemon for challenging overworld battles. It does show us teaming up with other members of the MZ squad. Yeah, tongue-tied, I'm sorry. So there are those moments where you get a little bit of a tag team battle, the way we had with the Titans in Scarlet and Violet, so that's pretty cool to see that coming back in some form. But of course, the battle mechanics are still extremely different from the little bit that we've seen. It looks like more of a real-time battle where you have your 4 moves, but your moves have different interactions with the field, ranges, all of that, and cooldowns instead of the original power points and speed priority and all that. So seeing that the battle is going to be manually controlled like that in a real-time setting is pretty cool to see. And even though it's a deviation from Legends Arceus, I do like the change, at least in concept. I do hope that the execution is done extremely well. We do see a lot of side mission, or a promise of a lot of side missions, and hopefully, because the game is bound entirely within Lumio City, because it's a more isolated area as opposed to traversing the whole map. I know sometimes people would complain that the open world setting can feel a little empty when there's nothing but wild Pokemon and maybe 2 NPCs that are worth interacting with whenever you go to the zone. So hopefully Lumios has, because it's more tightly packed, hopefully it has more a more dense feeling of content, especially with the side quests all throughout the city where you can go and help people out, or you can even just chill on benches was something they showed in there. Chill on benches with your Pokemon at a cafe. That'll be cool for just little screenshots and photo opportunities for silly little moments, because silly moments like that are something else that has really propelled the Pokemon franchise, not even on a mechanical or a gameplay perspective, but just on a vibe perspective. The fact that they make the games appealing for so many different kinds of people who want challenging battles, who want character customization, who want to just chill with their favorite little colorful collectible monsters. So I am really looking forward to this. Legends ZA's trailer here, I am giving a 10 out of 10 for this judging by the cover short review. The Oh, we even get Zygarde because of course we do. Hopefully Zygarde is, a cornerstone of this. It is coming out October, so I wanted to go ahead and knock this out quickly, get that out there. I hope that everyone's looking forward to this as much as I am. I A lot of times when it comes to the AAA games, I might wait a little bit until I can like maybe get a deal on it or something, but something like this, I call me a Nintendo fanboy if you will. I am picking this up at launch, and if I have to, I'm probably going to take a couple days off of work. I need to go and see if I'm scheduled to work October 16th because I have a very regular schedule. So yeah, a day or two off of work to go ahead and get a jump start on this might be in order, especially if you're following us on Twitch. So be sure to check out for that and let me know down below what your thoughts are on this. Again, my judging by the cover review, 10 out of 10. I am really looking forward to this. Thank you for joining us for this little special midweek episode.